Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed. Happy New Year, Crypto.XL. I'm back. So, shout out to you and yours. I hope you had a beautiful and eventful and safe New Year as we bring in 2025 with a bang and some green candles. All right, so where are we? Well, we are where we're expected to be, pretty much. What I would say is that this is going to be quite an eventful year. A lot of things are going to be happening, many things. But as it pertains to us or bags, I expect to grow a lot in Q1 of 2025. So we are here. So there might be, small pullbacks in the near term. There's volatility, pullback 15% or 30% in the price of Bitcoin is possible. I mean, this is what happens in a bull market. You'll see the history of the bull market. You're going to have pullbacks, especially the prior bull market. The pullbacks were a higher percentage point. Right. There was one that was really, this one's about 25%. There was one that was really big that was about 50%, around May of 2021. Right. So we're not there yet. I don't think that that's going to happen now, but the market isn't anticipating that as we move up, depending on how high we move up, in Q1 of 2025, let's say Bitcoin hits 150K, around that time, April, May-ish, there could be a large pullback. It's possible, sell in May and go away. So near term, I'm anticipating a lot of upside on Bitcoin and, more importantly, even more upside on the altcoins which we trade, because Bitcoin dominance is on the verge of collapsing. Bitcoin dominance, if you look at this chart pattern, we crashed, and then we came up and retested, and now we've gotten rejected. So Bitcoin dominance is about to start falling. And as Bitcoin dominance falls, you get some of these trillions of dollars that are inside of Bitcoin flowing into the altcoins. So this $96,000 Bitcoin, $2 trillion Bitcoin market cap is going to start flowing into the altcoins. And if Bitcoin rises to 150K, 120K, 130K, of course, we have to go through that before we reach our next Fibonacci retracement target. As Bitcoin climbs and the dominance falls, then these 2 trillion, 2.5 trillion, some of that money flows into the altcoins as this dominance starts to come down. So that's very important levels to pay attention to. One second. Okay. So, as I was saying, Bitcoin dominance is falling and it's on the verge of breaking down and having a really big breakdown. When that happens, or small cap altcoins are going to pump very much. By the way, Ethereum is also on the verge of breaking out too against Bitcoin. So short term, we can have a little bit of downward momentum on the RSI, but long term, we're about to head up in a major way. On the monthly RSI, you see it's on the way up. So don't get shaken out by the short term movements. You could also see on the monthly RSI that if you look at the low prior back in January 2023 on the monthly RSI, we have a higher low from then to now. In October, we've just started the momentum going upwards. So as Ethereum breaks out against Bitcoin and as Ethereum becomes more bullish, the altcoins will also become more bullish. Ethereum will take the rest of the altcoins with it. You can see that ADA on the daily is up 10%. And ADA is also going to do well, probably heading back towards all-time highs. Let's see. Next resistance is $1.40, 1.39, about $1.40. And that's a 0.382 Fibonacci retracement. VIA, let's go through some coins. VIA is currently at 10 cents. When this first launched, it was quite bullish and it reached a high of about $2.80. Since then, it's just been a dump fest all the way down. And we're in a monthly right now, and there's not much history of VIA. But you can tell based on where we are in the cycle and what the chart is starting to do at VIA, you'll see that we're starting to have a rounded bottom on the monthly here. So the amount of decline, we were still going down, but there was a huge green candle here. Maybe I'll have to zoom in. I don't know if you're really seeing this that much. There was a huge green candle here. It went down to 0.035 cents, and then it proceeded to blast off and did almost 400% to the upside. Now, were you buying here, you would have made 400% on your money. But the counter argument to that is, well, we've been losing money all the way down here. Well, the counter argument to that counter argument is that you buy lows. If it's a project you have conviction in, if nothing has changed with the team and the project and the product, then it would make sense to DCA in on the way down, especially when you are in a bull market, especially when altcoin season is about to break out in January of 2025. It would make sense to accumulate on the way down. And especially when you see that your lows are starting to curve and you're starting to see a change in momentum. This is now going to be an upward channel on the way up. And I'm expecting very, very big things for VIA, as well as many other small cap altcoins in the near future. If you look at Engine Starter, you will see that Engine Starter, it looks like a double bottom on Engine Starter. And again, I was accumulating this in the lows. I was accumulating VIA on the lows. I have no problem doing that and being patient and just waiting. So Engine Starter, this is on the monthly. Last time we were this low was November of 2022. So that's about 2 years ago. And so the end of 2022 is around 2023. So that's a little bit over a year ago, right? And we came all the way down. We've experienced a lower low. So we didn't even get that low back here. We got to 0.0015, somewhere around there. And recently we've gone as low as 0.0011. And of course I've been accumulating. And I'm still accumulating Engine Starter because I believe that this launchpad they're going to be launching some of the best projects. And I'll be able to get a bigger allocation, especially at these low prices, where other launchpads such as Seedify, which is a really, really good launchpad, I don't believe I'll get as big an allocation with them that I would get with Engine Starter. So They launch premier tier one projects. They are looked down upon right now because launches have been doing really, really bad recently. Therefore, launch pads have come down like 80%. And that's when I get excited. When they come down to these price points, that's when I get involved. So look at this. It's like 90% down from its high. That's when I get involved. And just a little bit here, just accumulating a little bit along these lines is smart because in the future, I believe it's going to get back up here, which is a 10x. But what if it goes even higher than that, which is if Bitcoin hits, hypothetically speaking, if Bitcoin hits 200K in 2025, that means that launch pads in general are going to do astronomically well, especially something that has a $5 million market cap or a market cap under $10 million. That's considered a micro cap. So is there these 50 X's and these outrageous amount of X's that we've heard of in bull markets? It's still possible. And that's based on if Bitcoin could reach these ridiculous price points that is actually probable for Bitcoin to reach if no major disasters happen that could shake and rattle the financial markets, if nothing out of the ordinary happens. I would say we're on track to do these kind of numbers if everything plays out. And again, nothing crazy happens, right? If we just have a normal cycle, then yes, Bitcoin could reach 200K. And yes, these little micro cap coins right now that people are trying to get rid of because they're killing their portfolio and they're destroying their portfolio value, these coins will do astronomically well. So I do pay attention to them. So I'm just going to continue to go through a few more coins to give you my 2 cents on it. Dogecoin, you wonder why it's here because it's so big. Well, Dogecoin is here because it's the Department of Government Efficiency. Because of all the hype of Elon and him being in the news and the spectacle that he's going to create is going to keep the name Doge in people's minds. And at some point, this is going to take off again. Anticipating this hitting $1, breaking it, and going to $1.30, etc. this cycle. And do remember that this is just my opinion. I'm just an investor like you on the internet, and nothing I say here is financial advice. Crypto is very risky. You can lose a lot of money in crypto, so make sure you manage your risk and you consult a financial advisor should you need one. Because I am not a financial advisor. I am on a moon mission with crypto. I'm an enthusiast, and I'm loving this double bottom that I see on DexTrack right now. A lot of people don't see this. A lot of people will see it as something else. They'll see DexTrack as underperforming, and because of that, take the funds out of DexTrack and put it into a coin that's performing. The issue I do have with that, though, is that these coins that are performing have already done, they've already done a 400%. So that means I'll be getting in after this coin is already pumped, whereas DexTrack is pretty close to its bottom. So coming up from here, I do anticipate it spiking back up to 20 cents. And then after that, maybe having some difficulty here, and then after that, eventually breaking it. So I'm very excited about DexTrack, especially accumulating at these levels. But I'm also excited about getting access to the tier one projects that they produce, and also to the utility of the token. There's a lot of utility in the token where you can see what the top wallets are doing, what they're investing in, and what are the biggest trades in the new tokens that the top wallets are investing in. So keep an eye on this space and keep an eye on DexTrack to see how it performs. Again, I have no problem nibbling at the bottom. That's what I'll do. I'll nibble, nibble, nibble at the bottom. And before you know it, it takes off. And I like, oh man, I should have bought more. And I think that's what's going to happen with all of the coins that I've mentioned, especially coins that have the most FUD on it, like Engine Starter. There's tremendous amount of FUD because of the liquidity. It's hard to get a really good position unless you are going to pay like a significant slippage. But I think that the price performance is going to outweigh the amount that you have to pay for slippage. So that's why I have been accumulating engine starter, dex check, and Caspa. Well, Caspa came down a little bit, so everyone was crazy about Caspa up here, but not as crazy about Caspa down here. If you want to get a small amount of Caspa bag, again, you can buy a little bit down here and just let it ride. You don't know exactly when your crypto is going to pump. They don't all pump. They generally do pump in unison. However, when we're talking about the outsized return, like a 400%, these kind of percentage points, they all don't do that at the same time. So I would get it when it wicks down, just accumulate a little bit when it wicks down, if you believe in this layer one. The others chart has just started to break out, and it broke. All right, so it broke out here, went all the way up, came back, retested, and now we are at the verge of breaking out again. And I think we're going to go way, way higher. It's really, I said it's just a matter of time, but the time is actually now. You don't know how close we are. GameFi, we've made tremendous profit with GameFi. We're buying at the lows at around $1.50. We did about a 10x on that. Did sell some. We came back down, accumulated a little bit more. GameFi is still a good buy, especially a great buy at $3 and below. Sui, well, Sui speaks for itself. Just green bars going up. I would try to get in on a pullback because I believe that this is going to be one of the top layer ones for this time around in 2025. XSEED has come down tremendously. We have been getting these wicks on the downside. I would continue to accumulate this. It's been pretty much a lot of red. I think it's just a matter of time before this one goes back to all-time highs and exceeds it, because the market cap of this is below, I think it's actually below $1 million here, right? So I wouldn't mind accumulating a little bit at these levels, being that I think these next 3 months are going to be extremely bullish. This month in particular, January, is also going to be bullish. So we have January, February, and March, which should be extremely bullish. So getting a small cap is a very good bet to have. GTAI, as you see, is on the way up. It's in an upwards trend. And what starts to happen when you see it starts to go up like this is that it keeps gradually going up. Then all of a sudden you get a big fat green arrow to the upside, a big fat green bar to the upside. And that's when the volume comes in, because people don't want to be left out. They start buying up here. So it's better to buy down here on the way up. Kima Network, also another one of the gems. This one I think is going to turn a lot of heads. We've been getting in at the bottoms. Well, pretty much all of these coins that I mentioned, we've been nipping at the bottoms. So that just sounds funny. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But it's on the way up, and this is going to do really, really well. And this is another low market cap gem, and the chart speaks for itself. More importantly, if you look at where we are in the cycle with the others chart, we broke out, came down, retested, and now we're on our way up. So look for a lot of bullish momentum heading into especially going into the second half of January. From now to the second half of January, after Trump gets not elected, but during the inauguration, when he actually steps into power on January 20th. Look at the market continuing to head up and powering through in February and March. And all coins by the end of March, I think, should be doing a lot better. And a lot of these small cap coins that I mentioned, I'm expecting some 10x's out of them. You know, VIA, Engine Starter, Dex Check, XSEED especially. I mean, this is so low. This is like 500,000 market cap. You know, so things are going to do really, really well. Congratulations to you for paying attention and for sticking to it, for remaining disciplined, for putting your nuts aside as a squirrel, because you're going to be rewarded. And there's going to be a lot of folks that are going to be coming in the future when this stuff is a lot more frothy, and when their claims and their suspicions have been confirmed. When they're like, no, this really is a bull market. No, ADA really is going to reach its all-time high. when they're going to be coming in when the prices are a lot higher, especially for these tiny coins like VIA, especially for these tiny coins, because it's not confirmed yet. At this point, there's still a lot of uncertainty. They don't know if it's going to do well or is it going to fail or is it a scam. I pay attention to when they say like a lot of these projects are scams, especially the ones that I'm invested in, because that lets me know I probably should accumulate more, right? And I slowly and calmly quietly accumulate, and I'm just patient and I'll wait, because in crypto, I don't believe that waiting 6 months is really, a time to wait. I think you really should be able to wait 6 months for something, right? And if you're not able to do that, then you're liable to lose your money, even if you do make it, right? Because if you make a lot of money, but you're not patient with your money and you're not disciplined, that means you'll end up making very bad decisions with it. So you have to have patience, and you have to put yourself in a position where you're not frustrated, where you put money in that you need to live your life. And so this has to go up, because if you do that, you're going to be tempted to sell at the wrong moments, like, back here. These are the wrong moments to sell right here. Very, very bad time to sell. All of this, very bad, right? Up here, good time to sell. All right. But I will see you guys next video. Remember to check out the Patreon. You'll see what I'm buying, when I'm buying, for what price, because we've been DCing in on the lows. And, we're pretty much packed our bags and we're ready for the trip, right? So do check it out. There's a lot of good information in there, alpha, mostly small cap purchases that I make at strategic moments. And I just put a little bit in. I don't break the bank, just a little bit here and there, because I do believe in the future that that little bit will turn into a lot, right? So happy New Year's again. I will see you guys on the top. This has been Crypto.XL. Take care and peace out.
Welcome to Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed